started pushing me into it. Yeah, why am I bothering with them? Shitty spiders, not even anything in the box. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do it without the spiders. Okay, we'll pull this one down there. Okay, this is a better puzzle. It had me trap myself. So we'll work it from the end. Okay, that goes there, that goes there. See, nicer positioning on this one. Point that one down there. Wait a minute. It doesn't stay in place. Okay. Wait a minute, maybe I just fucked up. Maybe I let go too quickly. Alright, I just fucked up. I probably just fucked it up. Let go too quickly. I'll wait for him to stop moving. I did it again. Where does this go? Goes up to that one. That one will trap me as well. There we go. We did it. What's the point of bothering with the spiders? I didn't check this room properly and there's only 2 in here. So I'll do this room. Fucker. You wanna fight me? Let's go. To the beam. To the beam. Oh, good shot, Shiva. Didn't think about you helping. No, you don't. Why can't you stomp these, Chris? It's ridiculous. Look at the amount of fucking little tiny spider takes of knife. Far too weak. They gave us a herb Shiva, so it's sort of worth going in here. Look what I found. Look what I found, Shiva. I ran out of ammo, Shiva. I can't reach with my knife. Well, we got one. I wonder if I can go in them rooms. If I killed the spiders, then maybe it would let me in the rooms. But no, I don't think so. I got it. You didn't do anything. Except shooting some spiders. That's it. But I did it. There we go. Puzzle is over. Probably the last puzzle we'll see. Oh yeah, I found a herb. Shall we eat it? 4 shells. 4 shells, cutscene.
What is this place?
How can they survive underground?
These are no ordinary flowers. Wait.
Umbrella. Say it.
Umbrella.
Yeah.
What? What was Umbrella doing?
I don't know.
Fertilizer
Seems like it
company.
been around for a while.
You can be sure they wanted to keep this place a secret.
Some of this equipment's got the Tricell logo on it. Are they working together?
See, no one knows what the Tricell logo is, so they stick the big word Tricell. There is no Tricell logo. See, the Umbrella logo is known to people, but Tricell, what the fuck is that? They could have introduced the Tricell logo, but instead they just stick a big word, Tricell. Ah. Could have introduced a new logo.
I wonder if this is what Irving meant by answers.
Not sure, but obviously there's a connection with Umbrella, and that's never a good sign.
We can worry about this later. First, we need to find out about Jill.
You're right. Let's see what we can dig up.
Oh, we're going digging. Dig through the fertilizer. Is this the Tricell box? Umbrella. Blur. Is that the one? Is that the one you wiped off? What, you wiped off this one? Where's the Tricell box? Tricell. Is the Tricell box? Looks like water purifiers. The water's probably for the flowers. Ah. It's for the flowers. Can I cut the flowers? Give one to Shiva. Here, have this rotten flower. Go up the stairs in a second. We'll have a look around first. Oh, is that the Tricell box? Look for. Well, you know what I'm looking for. Can't get past the lead. I see one. It's an interesting spot, isn't it, Shiva? Ah, what a waste. Might find ammo. Up the stairs. Up the stairs. Investigate in a minute. Ah, I can go around these stairs. Actually, they're blocked off with flowers. Damn it, flowers. Why are you so tough and in the way? Ah, we can go that way. Investigate the flowers. Was Umbrella doing research on these flowers? Botanist. Botany. We need to find a botany book. Tell us about the flowers. Okay, it looks like we go down them stairs. Nothing else here? Nothing more? Can I blow that up? Nah. Can't blow it up. Any more symbols anywhere? Nope, onward. What's that? Reading? From Chief Researcher Brandon, Journal Number 1, 1966. Mr. Spencer once spoke of a flower called the Stairway to the Sun. Supposedly this flower would give the person who consumed it incredible abilities. Everyone thought it was nothing more than a rumour or legend that Mr. Spencer was telling us, but later research would prove us wrong. The first person to recognise the validity of the story was my teacher, Dr. James Marcus. He hypothesized that a virus hitherto unknown might exist that could alter DNA. The man was so perspicacious. I know how to say it. Oh, I vaguely remember. Perspicacious. I was closer the first time. His hypothesis turned out to be correct. The virus discovered in that flower was labelled progenitor. For 3 months in Africa, we worked diligently, fretted over results, and staved off attacks from the Nipaya. After such time, our efforts were finally rewarded. Even Dr. Marcus, who until yesterday looked exhausted, was in good spirits. He wants to return home as soon as possible to delve deeper into his research. I feel the same way. I want to learn the secrets of this progenitor virus as soon as possible. 1967. We've hit the metaphorical brick wall. We've brought the progenitor flower back from Africa and attempted to cultivate it here. The initial culture samples of progenitor virus have not shown DNA-altering characteristics. We cultivated the flower to mass-produce the progenitor virus. At first, everything proceeded smoothly. The plants were strong and grew quickly in a short amount of time. They flowered. But here is when a major problem surfaced. The flowers did not contain the progenitor virus. Perhaps the environment in which they are grown triggers the development of the virus. This matter must be investigated further. We've made no progress. We tried cultivating the flower under different conditions, but with no luck in triggering development of the virus itself. Thus far, we have tried changing the soil, water temperature, and light exposure, all with no success. I got into a heated debate with Dr. Marcus about the direction this research was taking. During that debate, Mr. Spencer interjected with some foolhardy notion of starting a company. Without the progenitor virus, there's no point in starting a company. Does he not see that? It's all pointless. You can't take the books with you. Unlike the others, file them away in our files, but no. Maybe I don't want to read it now. Maybe I want to read it later. Can't I stuff it in my backpack? Protagious. I've forgotten the word now. Perspicacious. Let me see. Perspicuous. That sounds right, but it doesn't look right. Perspicuous. That might be right. Perspicuous. It doesn't look right. Perspicuous. Probably is perspicuous. Because I've heard that before. Perspicuous. Maybe. Was perspicacious or perspicuous? Yeah. Umbrella. Oh no. Maybe they're hookers. Bring back hookers. There's things in the boiler room. This looks like a boiler room. Fucking bitch, you trying to frighten me. I was about to open that door and she's on the other end of it. What the fuck? Why did you go in here? Oh, bloody bastard. How much do you write? Fucker, he writes a lot. I've just read all that shit. Oh. Another one. Oh, that's quick, okay. T-Virus development a success. January 13th, 1978. J. Marcus is probably the password then.
Take this.
Take it.
Oh, actually, don't take that. You're going to use it. I know it. I knew you would. You can have the flash grenades. Here you go. Go nuts.
Thanks.
Give me your
Use
remote.
this.
Let's see. A shelf for files and catches. Nothing of use. Okay, let's read it. Old computer content was broken. Okay, this one. Let's read it. 1968. It's been over a year since we had any breakthroughs. That's why Dr. Marcus and I decided to return to Africa. We no longer continue our research without the progenitor virus. I know these routine attacks by Nipaya are really going to wreck my nerves, but for the sake of our research I will persevere. In the face of my foreseen dismay, it was Mr. Spencer who provided the answer. If you're worried about the Nipaya, then we'll just have to remove them from the equation. I can only imagine the look of shock on our faces. The idea never occurred to us. It was quite an atypical solution to our problem, but it seemed to be the only option available. Dr. Marcus and I decided to try Spencer's plan. Finally, some good news. We learned that we're able to chase the Nipaya off their land. The land we acquired only amounts to half of those underground ruins, but if it includes the area where the progenitor flower grows, then there should be no issues. Mr. Spencer said he plans to construct research facilities at the site, which will expedite our research into the virus. We hastily made our preparations to depart for Africa, but Mr. Spencer requested that Dr. Marcus stay in Raccoon City to take over the training center. We were initially taken aback by this request, but soon realized it was the logical course of action. Dr. Marcus needs a calm environment to properly conduct his research. If he were in Africa, there would be no proper facility for him to use at this time. I just hope the African research facilities get built soon. So now I will go alone to Africa and send back samples of the progenitor virus to Dr. Marcus. Both Dr. Marcus and Mr. Spencer agree this is the best course of action. I have to start making preparations to go. I have a feeling I'll be pretty busy starting tomorrow. I've been in Africa for 2 weeks now. It's a good thing Dr. Marcus isn't here. This place is far from being a paradise of research and scientific study. The so-called research facilities are nothing more than a bunch of tents, and we have to employ armed soldiers to keep Nipaya at bay. But the thing that gets on my nerves the most is the sound construction for the real research facility. How am I supposed to concentrate on research when everything is threatening to drive me insane? I'm trying to just concentrate on extracting virus samples from the progenitor flower so I can send them to Dr. Marcus. Hopefully, if I focus on my work, I can remain sane in this godforsaken place. 1969. June 15th, the research facilities are finally completed. This is the real Umbrella Africa Research Center, not just some pile of tent. I've come to a realization in the past 9 months the facilities are too small for our needs. We need to make them larger and more suitable for research. Then we can fill them with more talented researchers. This place needs to be our front line in our progenitor virus research. Our results will do a great service to Dr. Marcus in viral research. In a rare turn of events, that old skinflint Spencer actually agreed with me on this. Fucking hell, can't you just file them away, Chris? The bastard. Oh, I don't want to read that shit. Reddit, power on. Oh, more reading. Research Center Director Brandon Journal. Oh, he's joking. More. November 16, we've closed down the research center. It's strange, but I don't really care. I'm indifferent to the whole thing. I feel the same way as when I heard that the Arcliffe facility in Raccoon City were destroyed. When did I become so apathetic? I've spent every waking moment researching, extracting the progenitor virus. Everything I did was for Dr. Marcus. Actually, when I think about it, I probably stopped caring the day I heard he died. I didn't feel angry or happy or even shocked. I felt nothing at all. It was as if all my emotions just shut down. I kept searching, sending out samples of progenitor virus to all of Umbrella's laboratories, but I was just an automated machine reporting to Umbrella headquarters every time one of my subordinates made a breakthrough or discovered something new. I was like a zombie ambling through life, no thoughts, no feelings. And now the research center where I spent half my life is closed. I really don't care one way or another. It's probably all for the best. Perhaps it's too late to have any semblance of life again. I don't want to read. I want to power on. Oh, it's just a fucking document. You can stuff another one next to it. I have to turn it. Before I had to enter a password. There must be something to this shit. Telegram. T-virus development a success. 78. January 1378. Right. Marcus. Whatever. No passwords? Blah. No passwords, Shiva. Fucking reading.
I don't know how, but they could be using them to produce biological weapons.
I just told you, the flower has a virus.
This is the facility from the picture, no doubt about it.
We're finally getting somewhere.
I know. They need human flesh. That's why he was growing on a human. Power on. Tricell. Oh, fuck's sake. Read this, read that. Tricell research. How much is it? It's a lot. Oh. Stop doing that. Tricell researchers Miguel's journal. When I heard it was the laboratory used by Umbrella in Africa, my expectations were raised, to say the least. But when I saw it, well, it's a lab in name only. I don't know how Umbrella ever used it, and the Lord knows how Tricell could possibly have any use for it. The place was abandoned long ago, so there's nothing there of any value to us. Not one piece of lab equipment remains, at least nothing that still works. I can't say I'm surprised, because I half expected this. Anyway, the important thing is the progenitor virus. If we didn't need that virus for our research, there would have been no need to come to this rundown Umbrella facility anyway. We already have samples of the T virus, the G virus, the T Veronica virus, and even the last Plagueis parasite. We have everything we need for our research. We just didn't have that damn progenitor virus. But we finally got our hands on it. Hopefully this will give us that much needed breakthrough in our research. I can't wait to start working on it. I wonder who came up with the name Licker for those creatures. I mean, when you see his long tongue, you just know there's the perfect name. But for researchers like me, BOWs like Lickers are just a pain in the ass. If I said Lickers were too perfect, I'd probably be going too far in my praise. But they're pretty much an evolutionary dead end. There's no room left for improvement. BRWs that were created using the T virus don't seem to show much improvement, and the progenitor virus is administered. I mean, their abilities show some slight improvements. For example, their sense of smell seems more or less improved. But that's all we've got so far. They're still blind as an old lady, and they're ugly as shit. The biggest jump in their evolution seems to be their ability to reproduce. I hate when things don't go according to plan, but since there's still a demand for liquors on the BOW market, I guess things aren't all that bad. Woohoo, liquors. No hookers. What happened to the hookers? It's the flowers again. Somehow I don't think these are for Mother's Day. Yeah, give them to Shiva. Valentine's Day. I think these flowers I've seen enough. Oh, you like the flowers, Chris. Or maybe they have to brew them in human piss. That's why. That's how they get the progenitor. No, it's not more reading, is it? I don't want any more. Don't give me more. And that's the Tricell logo. Fuck's sake. Hey, I know this is sudden, but I'm going to be getting some time off soon. We've completed most of our work on the new project. Sorry, you know, I can't talk about work, so they're giving us some time off as a reward for all our hard work. All the stuff are leaving tomorrow. I'll finally be getting out of this country. I'm heading straight back to Arizona, and I can't wait to get home and see everyone. More than that, I think I'll just be happy to get away from the high and mighty Miguel. Guy thinks he's some sort of super genius. Miguel's a guy that sits next to me at work, and he's a good researcher and all, don't get me wrong. He's got some good ideas and he's good at noticing details, but every time he opens his mouth he just goes on and on about how great he is. You can't even begin to imagine what torture it is to hear that day in and day out. I wish we made a sedative I could give him. But forget all that, what matters is to be back home within the next few days. When I get back, I'll give you a call. We've got to go out and get smashed. What a load of bollocks. Why'd I read that? If I turn on the computer, you'd expect something decent. The progenitor's okay, but that one, what a shit email. Gave me no information. There's some bollocks. Miguel, who's probably dead, or he's this liquor. Shitty way to introduce the liquor. Here, have it on a computer. Element of surprise down the drain. Now I know what it is. I don't know it's a hooker. I know it's not a hooker. It's a liquor. Because the computer told me.
You grab it.
Okay.
Fucking liquor. Turn it. Turn it, Chris. Probably ran past the plate. Let's see if there's a plate behind us. Where are you, plates? I've got ammo. You got any? I knew it. Holding out on me. Okay, you have that.
Thanks, partner. Take this.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, she's got enough. Oh, wait, yeah, I have this shit. Clogging up my inventory. Come on, liquor. Kick that shit in. Investigate. Looks like it was torn apart by animals. Not a good way to go. Torn apart by liquors. Lick, lick. Should we pull it, Chris? Yes. Yes, yes. Pull. See, they're doing these stupid fucking cameras
Jack,
saying...
I saw something.
They're doing these stupid little cameras trying to hide what it is. Why'd they fucking stick it in the note? If they want to put it as a surprise, why stick it in the note like that? Because it's no longer a surprise. Fuck knows. See, look, they're still trying. That's not the liquor. That's a rat. Is that a liquor? Ah, it's a goat. Bah. Cage for lab animals. BOW research, I suppose. Research. Bah.